Alrighty, part 4 of the Receiver Friends from Afar has arrived. This is the last part of this thing, I believe, so I shouldn't have too much more, so I don't think this will be super long, I don't think. So let's see here. The next day at 6. 6. There we go. I'm really happy I actually decided to record this, because, I like seeing these interact. Getting to see characters like this again. Now did that advance the thing properly? Yes, it did. Cowbunga. Oh, too far. Wait, nope. Just the right spot.
How time flies. My burns are almost healed now, so I should be ready to take back the kitchen tomorrow. You've really gone above and beyond these past few days. Last day today. Here's hoping we get through it without incident.
Why does Paimon feel like you just jinxed us again?
The day passed without incident.
We made it all the way to the evening. It ended up being a pretty smooth day after all. Maybe it's because we've gotten so experienced at running this whole thing. We've come a long way since our first day on the job, haven't we? Back then, we were struggling to remember who ordered what. But everything's a piece of cake now.
Today still isn't over yet.
Yeah, but who would come by this late in the evening? Actually, now that Paimon thinks of it, Lenny and his siblings came around about this time the first day, didn't they?
Traveler? Paimon? Fancy seeing you two here.
Amber, I haven't seen you in forever.
Amber? And Eula and Mika too!
Same
Are
with
you here
Eula
for
and Mika.
dinner?
Well,
Why so late in the day?
Mika more recent, but I was glad to see these three again.
We just finished an escort mission for a merchant caravan. The original plan was to make do with some rations for this evening and continue our trek north towards Stonegate. But Captain Eula brought up the fact that none of us have eaten Liyue cuisine for quite some time. We thought we might as well swing by the inn and see if we can still order something.
I mean, this part of Liyue is not exactly that far from Mondstadt.
Ooh, so this is Eula's treat, huh?
We've been eating the same rations for the entire trip, so I simply thought it was high time we had ourselves a proper meal. Do you have a problem with that? Good question. What should we get? Wait a sec. Why are you taking our order?
We work here. Kind of.
The Traveler's been filling in for the chef here. You came at just the right time. You'll be the last customers to enjoy her cooking before the original chef takes back the reins.
I think there's a little bit of a bug there. Use the wrong pronoun there.
Wow, really? Good thing Eula suggested we come here. I wouldn't want to miss this. So, what shall we get? I'm not as familiar with Liyue cuisine as I used to be. Mika, Eula, what are you in the mood for?
Anything goes. I'm just looking forward to trying the honorary knight's cooking for myself. I'm sure it'll be a great learning opportunity for me.
Well, I never use you, so I doubt you have the chance to eat any of the sweet madames I use to heal people in my party.
Something small, I suppose. We have to hit the road again after we eat. Beyond that, anything goes.
And again, if you guys are moving around a lot, you guys are bound to burn off anything you eat. So.
Wasn't it your idea to come here, though? Yeesh, this is like getting blood from a stone. All right, guess it's
Blood
up
from
to
a
you,
stone.
Amber. You name it, we'll cook it.
Huh? Then I guess... I don't really mind either. Anything goes.
So they're just making us wing it?
Ah!
Yeah, Eula's VA, Susie Young. She's now... she's probably one of my favorite VAs now, even though she only voices like 2 characters I know of. Eula and Fuka in Percentage Reloaded. I guess she also voices Makima and fucking Chainsaw Man, what shit. Don't you just find it interesting when you like you see a character voiced by one person who's like this one type of character, then you see another person they voice is like totally different. It's kind of funny, honestly.
Anything goes, huh? Oh dear. This is a chef's worst nightmare. With no idea of your customers' palates, you're left to make a wild guess.
Uh-huh.
Still, now that you've worked in the kitchen for so many days, I have faith that you'll be able to figure it out. Go on. Show them what you've got.
Oh boy. Let me think. What do they like? What could they be craving? What is cook anything goes? Okay, I am curious what the hell he's gonna serve up. Anything? Okay. A simple dish made from rich flavors straight from the wok, made from stir-fried ham, bird eggs, rice, and all manner all manner of other ingredients. They say that fried blah 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 blah. Fuck it. This could either go great or disaster. I'm not sure. Okay. I know, like, some things seem pretty easy, but I do remember, I think it's... I'm looking back at videos talking about old Genshin. There are a lot of shit that the developers had to dumb down the difficulty of just because how difficult it was. So it's like... I don't know, I guess it's like one of those pull and push things between developers and gamers that they can never find the right balance between, it seems. I doubt that made any sense to anybody. Okay. Gotta hit it slightly before it touches the yellow. Alright. Alright. That actually looks pretty nice. Nice. Let's see here. Swap out the tree for... Yeah, I think that... Well... Actually, that looks pretty nice, too. Yeah, all these look like they go good. I just don't think this goes too... I don't know why, I just think the idea of serving a plant with food doesn't look that great. 8. I'll go with this one. I still think I'm very boring with customizing. Alrighty.
This is delicious. Perfectly seasoned, and even the rice is bursting with flavor.
Nothing like a piping hot meal served straight from the stove. I've missed this.
You've put the finest Favonian field rations to shame, and that's no mean feat. So, tell us, traveler, what's this one called?
It's called... Paimon's guessing we can't just call it anything goes, right?
We kinda just winged it.
Oh, hell, Paimon doesn't know how to explain this dish at all. It's got no name, it's just basic ingredients simply cooked.
Basic ingredients? Simply cooked? Really? I could have sworn that you put something fancy in here. Or gave it some kind of chef's magic touch.
This isn't the finest dish in the world, but it's the one you need right now.
Not the finest dish in the world, but the one they need right now. Okay, you've lost Paimon. What do you mean?
You've been on the road for a long time, and you've only been eating field rations the entire time.
So you mean we only think this is delicious because we're so hungry? There's got to be more to it than that.
I do know, too, that apparently... I have never had MRE food before. Well, basically what we consider rations, basically our military rations these days. Although I hear from a lot of people, a lot of them taste like shit. Yes, I imagine actually cooked food would be a lot different.
Perhaps the fact that the aroma of freshly cooked hot food is a welcome change from cold, pre-prepared rations.
Oh, kinda like the feeling of waking up to the smell of freshly baked bread in the morning? Huh, that makes sense.
Yeah, it's almost like we're back at Good Hunter again.
But Good
talking about the taste. I just meant the feeling of comfort, you know? It's like the feeling of coming home.
Comfort. Coming home. Well, Yanxiao did say we want to make our guests feel right at home.
Making for tasty dishes highly subjective. Everyone's got their own preferences. But a chef cares to all customers. And that's a chef's passion for putting smiles on our customers' faces.
So, in other words, the secret ingredient is passion?
Despite how terribly cliched that sounds, I'll admit that it holds true for this meal. Well played. Mark my words, I'll remember this recipe.
Okay, but you can't really have a recipe without a name, though, right? Have we come up with a name for this dish yet?
Do you have any ideas?
How about right at home?
That sounds nice. Alrighty. Eula.
The rations we brought were adapted for my signature moon pies. To come up with something even tastier. I gotta hand it to you. You did a great job. Still, please do drop by and try a few Stormcrest pies next time you're in town. I insist.
Alrighty. Pretty sure that's like her signature dish. I don't know if I've ever tried them before. Tried making them before. Amber?
Sorry. I zoned out just now. Didn't see you coming.
Got something on your mind?
Yeah, that food you cooked for us just now, it reminded me of the meals my grandfather used to make for me. I thought I'd forgotten how they tasted, but it all came rushing back. He used to make Liyue dishes all the time. I'd do my outrider training with him until the evening, then wait patiently at the dinner table. I'd sit there with the smell of delicious food wafting in from the kitchen, waiting for him to finally emerge with the goods. Sometimes we'd have Eula around for dinner, and even though she'd always find something to complain about, I could tell she really enjoyed the food.
Ah, so maybe she remembers too. Maybe that's why she suggested you come here for dinner.
Your words, not mine. Don't ask her about it. She'll only give you another earful.
She's watching us right now.
Back when I was on the expedition with the Grand Master, I was often put in charge of cooking. Under the circumstances, I could only cook some pretty crude meals. But everyone still enjoyed them a lot. Maybe passion was the secret ingredient then, too.
I mean, just look at SpongeBob. Alright, nice to see these guys. Nice to see some older face who I haven't seen in a long time again. Chef Man.
There you are. Thank you for all of your hard work over the past few days.
My pleasure. Assuming I'm still getting paid, that is.
Straight down to brass tacks, are we? Here, take it. I've thrown in a little extra as well. Call it a bonus. Hard work is rewarded here.
Yay! It's like all the tiredness and stress have suddenly melted away.
I'm just lucky you only worked on this job for a few days. At the rate you were progressing, a few more weeks and I think I might be made redundant.
Well, I for one look forward to enjoying your cooking many more time in the future. Plus, as the traveler, we're wandering around more across Teyvat to really sit down and have a job for more than one day or a few days.
Anytime. Bring some friends with you next time, and I'll show you all what Smiley Yanxiao can do when working with both hands intact.
Great! Although, just to be on the safe side, cook carefully in the meantime. You may have just jinxed it again.
Alrighty. Yeah. Now, how much did my, my commission give me? Almost all of it, so I still got 2 more things to do. Well, I know that only like one thing's almost filled up, but it may as well be like fucking... Unless if I claim this stuff, it'll get me there. That fucking emoji was cute. That one too. So yeah. Alright. You get the ones from the mission in the tab, and you also get the rewards from the things, so that's also cool. Out of that, yep, that gave me a... I'm pretty sure, like, I'm not sure when the next live stream will be. The broadcast, the live streams that Hoyo does for upcoming Genshin news. I've thought about doing like a little watching live stream reaction of it. I just gotta figure out how the fuck I'm supposed to do that. Yeah, but I'll think of something. And when the time comes, hope somebody will tune in
gliding
for
be
that.
faster?
Thank you, I'm trying to talk. Anyway, hope you enjoyed this event. Tune in next time for it'll either be the next story or event story they add, or it'll be when if I can figure out how to do a live stream of the event. I mean, of the live stream. A live stream of Mihoyo's news live stream. Whatever. You know what I mean. Anyway, I'm Afar 60. I'm out.